Tensions between Washington and Moscow have once again reached a dangerous point after reports emerged that the United States is preparing to send a new package of advanced weapons to Ukraine. The move, according to Russian officials, would provoke what they described as a serious response. The warning reflects how the war in Ukraine, now in its third year, continues to expand beyond the battlefield, deepening the geopolitical divide between the West and Russia. The new U.S. military aid reportedly includes long-range missiles of the events of the British exiled ocean, boats of terrorist missiles. American officials say the assistance is part of Washington's ongoing commitment to help Ukraine protect its sovereignty and resist Russian aggression. "We are determined to provide Ukraine with the tools it needs to defend its people and reclaim its territory," one Pentagon spokesperson stated. Moscow, however, interprets this move as direct interference. The Kremlin warned that supplying such weapons to Ukraine would cross a red line. Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova stated that any additional U.S. weapons deliveries would not go unmasked, hinting that Russia could retaliate through military, political, or economic means. Washington's decisions are pushing the conflict toward a new and unpredictable stage, she added. Experts believe that the U.S. shipment could include longer-range versions of the Army tactical missile system, capable of striking targets deep within Russian-controlled areas. This capability, if confirmed, would mark a significant escalation. While Kyiv insists these weapons are purely for defense, Russia views them as offensive tools that could target infrastructure and military bases inside its own borders. The United States and its allies argue that Russia alone is responsible for the escalation, having launched continuous missile strikes on Ukrainian cities and critical infrastructure. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has repeatedly appealed to Western partners for more advanced systems, saying that without stronger air defenses, Ukraine remains vulnerable to Russia's relentless bombardments. Meanwhile, the Kremlin's warnings are intended not only for Washington, but also for European countries that have joined in supplying arms to Kyiv. Russian officials claim that by arming Ukraine, NATO nations are becoming participants in the conflict. Analysts suggest this rhetoric aims to discourage Western unity, but so far it has had the opposite effect, strengthening NATO's resolve and increasing military cooperation among member states. Still, the risk of miscalculation is real. A serious response from Moscow could involve cyber attacks, energy disruptions, or the deployment of new tactical weapons near NATO borders. Such actions would heighten fears of a broader confrontation between nuclear-armed powers. For now, Washington maintains that its support for Ukraine is defensive and lawful under international norms. But as each new shipment of advanced weapons arrives, the stakes continue to rise. The balance between helping Ukraine defend itself and avoiding direct confrontation with Russia is becoming increasingly fragile. The world watches closely, hoping that diplomacy can prevail before the situation spirals beyond control.